Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. Still on Twitch. This is our Steam release. We're adding a train to the center path so that we can drive back and forth a little bit quicker. Now, one thing that's really nice about these little trains here is if you just press the R key to rotate, you can actually turn the train around even while you're driving. Whee! So, very useful for getting back and forth on the train. Now, if we wanted to, we could even create little stops, right? And then we could just tell the train to go to a specific stop. Like, one thing we could do is, let's go ahead and do this. We'll create 3 stops. Nothing super crazy or anything, but we're just going to call this one, we need a prefix so that it's all going to be adjacent to each other in the list. Path end. Path end, and then it's going to have to be a direction. Path end going west. We'll put a stop here. Path middle. This is going east. Nope. This is going east. Not exactly the middle, is it? It's fine. Not enough space. Excuse me? Should totally be able to fit there. Alright, fine. Path end west. Beginning. Path start. Going west. East. Alright, so we have to manually reverse the train, but now, if we add these to the list, we should be able to say, like, I want to go west, so path middle west. And it'll just, like, you know, it's minor, you don't even really need it, but we could do it. And if I wanted to, I could put loops in. The real risky thing is I gotta remember to stop the train, otherwise they're gonna try to run me over. Did I spell it West? I think it's probably easier just to drive the train yourself. It's annoying that it can't stop on a dime, you know? Okay, so batteries. Batteries. We need batteries. We're gonna have our merge point be here. Which means that you need to go under from there. Reverse, merge. Good. Batteries. Put a connection there. Batteries are gonna go up and then down. And that gives us what we need now. I think we've got everything to make the flying robot frames. We've got batteries, we have electronic circuits, we've got steel, electric engine units. Cool. So we'll start like here-ish. These guys do take 20 seconds to build, same amount of time as an electric engine unit, so we want to have equal numbers. And they have 4 inputs, in fact. But they're not very, like, high throughput. The thing that they require the most of is batteries and electronic circuits, so we'll run those on the near path. So we can use the fast inserter, and then on the outer path we'll use the slightly slower long-handed inserter. I don't think it's going to matter anyway, because I mean it's 20 seconds that they take between items, but just in case. And if this is not sufficient circuit production, we will just ramp up circuit production. We'll add more of these. Twitch chat is betting on me getting run over by my own train. That I'll forget to, like, put it on. That I'll forget to stop it and it'll just drive back and forth and kill me. It's pretty likely. Someone's asking in chat if copy-pasting assemblers is vanilla, and yes it is. All you have to do is, holding down the shift key, you right-click on an entity, like a battery, and then you shift left-click on any other assembling machine. You can actually also use that on... Wow, that's a lot of gears that we have to make. You can also use that on, like, logistics chests, like a logistic requester chest. If you copy the entity information of like an assembly machine, and then shift right click on it, and then shift left click on a requester chest, it'll automatically request the goods for that, to build 2 of that item. That's just something they added in a long time ago, and I don't know, you know, like when I learned it. It's just one of those things that you learn eventually. Yeah, it is very handy. I agree. Okay, so what are we trying to do now? We're trying to do something. Oh, right. We're trying to get these over here. Okay, so again, you needed more batteries and these guys. So let's collide these guys together right here. Run them along the inside. And then other than that, you need your steel and your engines. Engines are here. We'll create a splitter here just so that we have access to some if we need them for anything. And of course, need more underground belt. And I've got to make tons and tons of gears for it. I really need to get some gears on hand. You know what's funny is out of this entire array of things, I never did add in like even just a little gear factory for myself. Probably because gears are part of the damn thing. But, oh well. Alright, how are we going to do this? So, engines plus steel. We want the steel to come in from here. Well, if I get the steel on only one side, and then just merge in from here, that could work. Problem is that I need just way too many gears. This is driving me nuts. You guys are betting ducats now on me getting run over. I'm shocked that you have so little faith. Okay, so the only thing we really need to do here now is bring the steel up. Of course I need more underground. I need so much of this damn stuff. One more set. Actually, this is pipe. You know what? It really doesn't need to go underneath the pipe. It's not going to work out. I need this to only be on one side. Specifically, which side? Left side. Okay. So these guys are being made. The main thing we're going to want is just absolute metric crap tons of logistics robots. Like, it'd be great if I could create like a system where I could specify one specific type. So we made all these red circuits. These circuits here were made specifically for the robots. We're only going to need one machine. Because it only takes a half second here. I think I'm going to want a ratio of like 75% logistics robots to only 25% construction robots. I think that's a pretty safe bet. So we'll use a splitter then. A couple of them, in fact. Assuming I actually had any of these blue ones on me, which again, none of this needs to be blue. I don't know why I'm being so damn stubborn, but it's like I've already locked it to being the blue ones. So we're only going to use blue ones from now on. That's just how it works. You're just going to have to deal with it. Game. I keep on forgetting to do research. Now that's going to be fun. Setting up purple research on this campaign. Alright, so after you've gone all the way back down, you will come over here, and the input is actually going to be here. And we'll do a 3-splitter setup. We'll go do actually that ought to do. So 50% goes here, 50% of what's left goes here, so that's 75% going to this guy, which is good. 25% goes here. You need green circuits, you need red circuits, and we're good. And what we could do is we could still just bleed the green circuits off. I think that this thing could probably handle it. I have faith. I have faith in its ability to produce way more circuits than you would ever expect. Now the red circuits, getting them down there, kind of tricky. You know, one thing I could do is I could just say that these red circuits aren't strictly for this, and we could just run it down there and bus them. And that probably would make more sense, wouldn't it? After all, we've got this bus, and I'm not even really using it like a bus most of the time. Still kind of like trying to make things modularly, which is kind of weird, actually. Let's see. Green circuits. Well, they were being used at one point. They were down here below the steel. Weird. This is curious. You shouldn't be having any issue keeping up. Oh, you know what it is? You need an extra inserter to put them out. That's the problem. Nightbot talks too much. Should we nerf Nightbot? Well, that is something that can be adjusted. Do-do. Okay. So we should be chunking out quite a few robots here. We got eight factories producing a crafting speed of 0.75 on a 20-second job. So 20 seconds divided by the crafting speed of 0.75 means that it takes 26.66 seconds per job, 8 factories. Let's see, I want to calculate the amount of these that we're making per minute. So each factory is making 0.44 per minute times 8 factories. That's 3.55 robot frames per minute. 75% of that's going to logistics, so that's 2.66 logistic robots per minute. That's actually really slow. Shall we make more? Well, the production screen is instantaneous a lot of times. I mean, and it doesn't show things that you're making too few of. So like, if you use the 5-second timer, occasionally it's going to spike up and you're going to see it because a whole bunch gets done at once. But if it's less down here, then it's just not going to work. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we're going to double it up, I think. We'll need to double up all 3 of these components. I think batteries are probably still okay. Let's do this one first so that we burn through some of our backlog and we can kind of get a better picture of the production. We'll have a better idea. Looks like we might be running low on circuits. Definitely running low on circuits. There's not enough production. Okay, so that's good for now. Should probably start actually using these robots, right? At some point. Might be advisable. Also forgot to do lights up on the other part, didn't I? Shoot. Go pick up some more inserters. Gonna have to add more of this. I feel like the iron throughput down here needs to kind of be improved a little bit. It's kind of wonky a little bit. Should probably pull up the tool and just make sure we're making the correct ratio, but, you know, why would we do that? Aside from it making far too much sense. Nope, it's wrong. Okay. Green circuit production's up by a little bit. Nightbot. Groove Salad's not even on right now. Calm down. The bot in my chat is freaking out, saying it's not porn music, because I listen to Groove Salad when I stream, which is an ambient beat, an ambient mix of whatever. It's just like it's ambient techno, and people always say that it sounds like porn music. It's not porn music, obviously. How'd this happen? You're wrong. Okay, that works for me. Production per minute right now. We're only making about 2,500 iron. I think we need more copper. We're down to only 500 copper. You know what the problem is? I bet that initial copper mine is running out, and I never upgraded. I never did an iron... Sorry, a copper station. Copper train station. That's probably the issue. Okay, so where's the shortage? Obviously the ones at the end are running. These ones are waiting on engines. We've burnt through the backlog of the engines because I did it in reverse order. It is a 1-to-1 ratio here, so if anything, it looks like we're probably gonna run low on these gears and on pipe. I had to get rid of some of that pipe, actually. I end up with all kinds of stuff in my inventory. And this is fine, as is. Production there's okay. I mean, we are making a fair few. We've got 100 construction robots so far, and 161 of these guys. So let's go ahead and make our first roboport. It's about time, right? I'm kind of procrastinating a bit. We're definitely going to need more advanced circuits, it looks like. I mean, they're being made, but... I want to preserve this ratio. So let's do this. Want to make sure that if they're going, if the 75% are going here, they get stored in a chest. Because right now what's happening is that it seems like we're... Occasionally they come down and then... I don't know. It feels like the right thing to do. So, first roboport. Where can we stick you? I mean... Part of the issue is that I didn't really build this factory with the intention that we'd have a roboport right along the path. And I should have. I really should leave, like, the initial 4 spaces adjacent to the path just open. But I usually don't. Which is a mistake. Oh well. Let's start off by just, you know, making the roboport. Just gonna create a robotic network. There. Ta-da, we have one. Have some robots. Enjoy. Now we can finally use blueprints and things. Now, part of the problem is I need to create actual logistics just for them to store stuff in. Otherwise, they're just going to be idiots and sit out there. Because they're dumb. They're not very smart. Robots are stupid. That's not true. Robots are awesome. Actually pretty quick. Almost out of things we can research that don't require purple science packs. So, in this mod pack that I'm using, we need to create purple science packs. This is going to be a huge, huge resource sink. To make alien science packs directly, we can either do it from making alien science packs, but to make those, we need to first be able to do our alien artifact creation, which is going to require some of this. So first thing we have to do is make them via this. Just take science packs and turn them into purple. So I think that maybe something we can do is a simple thing right now, instead of having to create like a dedicated area for it, because I think I'd rather the purple science pack production come from this thing, from making alien artifacts, because we're going to need alien artifacts for other things as well, like modules. So, rather than make a whole area that's going to make purple science packs using science packs, we'll just sort of steal from the end of this column. Anything that's not being used, we're out of power by the way, anything that's not being used will get turned into purple and then fed back through. And it'll slow down overall science output a little bit, but it'll also give us purple science packs. So it works for me. So let's just take you guys and kind of double you back down this way. In fact, we don't even need to double them back yet. We can just do it right here. Okay, the thing that you're going to need the most of is red and the green. We should really reverse these. How fast do you craft? Oh, it's very quick. Okay, so you need 3 red per second. 9 off of that other belt per second. That's going to take 5 inserters. So let's just do this. We'll do 1 there. We'll bend this guy in. Have you guys curve down. We'll give you the 5 inserters that you need. And you're going to create just 1 at a time, which is just 1 inserter. And then we can run you back down. To here. That was remarkably simple. So we'll be able to do some purple science stuff. We'll start off with this one, because again, I don't think this is the ideal way to do it. It's going to throw away all of the ratios, right? Like, it's going to consume such a strange ratio of red relative to everything else. But it will allow us to get the job done. Yeah, there's just no way that we're ever going to have enough red. Six every 0.5 seconds means 12 per second. Lol. What do you mean, Martin Luther? The math that I was doing is that This guy takes 6 red science packs. A blue inserter can move 2 items per second. Or two items like per half second. It's very fast. So you need 3 blue inserters for the reds and 2 blue inserters for the greens, which is 5 inserters. 9 items total. I didn't do weird math. Yeah, I'm not crazy. So we're only making a few of these guys now. And one thing we'll need to do is make sure that the purple does not carry forward from here. Otherwise, that's kind of silly. So we'll do like a smart inserter here. It's just going to grab blue science packs. Carry those forward. And now we'll have purple all the way down to the end. Alien artifact creation's on its way. Alien artifact creation is going to require tons, like crazy amounts more. But you actually save on the ratio. Notice how it's 54 red science packs, and then one alien artifact can make 10 purple science packs. So 54 versus the other recipe, which is only going to give it 6. So to make it'd be 60. So 60, 30, and 10 versus 60, 27, and 9. So you have a 10% discount to build them that way. Plus, you need the alien science packs for other creation. So it just makes sense, I think, to do it that way. Well, that's certainly going to get these machines running nonstop. And they were pretty much running nonstop to begin with, but we'll create a dedicated area to make alien artifacts, and then use those for whatever. But we can clearly see here part of the issue is copper. So we need to go out and secure a copper field and go from there. So probably tap one of these two, or whatever. This one would probably be easy to get to. They're all going to be pretty easy to get to. It's just you need to do it. I bet if I go all the way over there, I bet copper looks pathetic. We'll get there eventually. We don't have any exosuit. We don't even have any armor on. Kind of sad. Yeah, look at that. Now there is still some that can be tapped here, actually. Where'd they go? Alright. So yeah, we gotta go secure copper deposit. It'll be kind of nice to clear out this whole area. And now that we do have construction robots, not that I've done anything with them yet, we'll be able to get rid of some of this stuff a little bit quicker. This coal field is totally done. Like 2,000 left. That's it. 2,000 of our initial coal. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. See you in a bit.